What's up? Hopefully I can straight up like um oh shit, lost my train of thought. I have reefer. I got a little bit more reefer because I'm still organizing my apartment. What day is it? I don't know. What is it? 28 Sunday. Look, my hair's already growing in. You see the black line on the bottom? My hair grows fast, butsy fast. Um, so, my roommate Dungan gave me this really interesting idea this morning. I was like, I get up this morning, I'm like, yo, I Dungan went and bought into, like a 36-inch bird cage. My mom is gonna get so freaking pissed. Because every time I'm like, Mommy, I want birdie, she goes, birds have sickness. You're gonna catch sickness? Oh, it's all death with birds. And I'm like, but other people have birds. I had birds. No, never to have been done with it ever, no. But she says that about literally every idea that I have. So, I did have birds. I lived in a 1-bedroom. I rented out this room in Chilean. I had 2 birds in there with me, man. Out of their cage, just running, flying free. They were never in their cage. Birds don't like being in their cage. And they don't escape. You open the door, they don't leave. They're cool. They like you. If you have a person who shoos them out on accident, which happened a couple times with me, or they escape because they push their way through because they do. They know how to escape. They can push openings in the wire. But they don't escape when you open the door. Yeah, you can't get them back in when they do that. But anyway, yeah, so my roommate gave me the idea, like, why not just you see that, my deck? Why not put the outside of the deck in that wire, in that monkey wire, or whatever that's called, right? Why not put that wire on the outside of the deck? And then you can have your birds go freely, and then you can have the door open there, and they can go outside and do Tweety with the other birds out there, and hang out with the squirrels and other birds and stuff. And so I called my HOA, and I guess they're going to email me a form. I guess I can fill out the form and request. That would be badass if they let me, because I have like plants there, right? So then I could plant, because I ordered about 100 seeds of a vine, some kind of vine. And so you plant the vine and you have the vine go up. And so you have a big vine, and that'd be balls. Anyway, and birds, and anyway, but yeah, I'll have the birds in here. My roommate was saying there's some kind of special food you can buy for the bird where they poop, what makes them constipated, so it's easy to clean up their turds. So, yeah, anyway, because, yeah, this thing is for my tegu. I'm going to get a tegu. It's like a Komodo dragon. Like Komodo dragons, those Komodos or whatever, what they call monitors. They're in the East, the old world. But in the New World in South America, you have the tegus. And tegus are omnivores, so they're way easier to take care of than Komodo dragons, who are just, they only want to eat mice and rats and stuff. So, yeah, that's where he hangs out, 18 by 18 pad, and then you have that sucker up above. And then down yonder in the corner, it's like a cave. In the corner, you got, say, that humidifier tube goes in there and makes it humid. They need 75 to 90% humidity. A leopard gecko needs 30 to 40. But you're good. In there, have it on all day long, So that way, the humidity escapes through the wire. But it doesn't matter because there's always more humidity going in there. Plus, the humidity keeps the dirt nice and muddy, so he can go and play in the mud, because that's what they like to do. They like to dig. But then, of course, I would have to clean him up real good before I let him outside onto my wooden floor, But I bought a wooden floor robot floor cleaner. It was like $350. It was like the most expensive thing. So yeah, I've been paying myself down. I've only maxed out my Amazon credit card once, and I maxed it out like a year ago. I've been paying it down since then. Now I'm like, let's try and max it out again. Because the more external artistic type of changes I make to my life, the easier it's going to be for me to not have a relapse into my website, which is a serious deal. I've done it so many times. You know, if I can set up my house, my apartment, to be like the coolest freaking apartment and that has ever been, then it'll kind of draw me out of my room and kind of force me to take care of my animals and all that. Like, I'm gonna have a whatchamacallem, a a hamster's gonna live there in this real fancy 3 level cage that I bought on Amazon, and then he's gonna be able to hike up there and across the ceiling to his secondary 20-gallon cage here where he can dig. This is just for digging, so he can go straight down here on a tube, and then across the tube on the ceiling, and then down in there, and then over here, like he'll be able to go across over to the kitchen and hang out and on his little perch, his lookout perch. And then somewhere else we're gonna have his little exercise area with his wheel and stuff. So he'll be able to just go all over the house, you know. And so that goes along with my other animal. I have a fish. That's where my leopard gecko is, and then I got a fish over there on the other side of the dummy. So this is my dummy. This guy, his name is Champ. He's the champ. He's a black belt warrior. And so I get to punch him in the face every day and kick him. I get to make him like 6'6". I think this is the highest setting, and then kick him in the head and knock him unconscious multiple times a day. Front kick, back, side kick, flip kick, break his ribs, break his sternum, snap his neck, poke his eyes. I'm not going to stab him, though. I don't want to do any damage to him. So, I'm joking. I'm not a dangerous person. My roommate is a UFC fan, but I think he doesn't want to fight the dummy. Anyway, yeah, like last night, you know, I was working till 3, just like buying stuff. I was like thinking of stuff, because, you know, one of the reasons somebody may not have fancy stuff in their house is they just spaced buying it, you know? So I bought an arrow garden. Those are like $163, but they're totally fucking worth it. It's going to go right there because it's 10.5 inches wide, and that's like 12.5 inches. So it goes right there, and it's like that high or something. An arrow garden, aeroponics. This is the future. I am a proponent of aeroponics, like probably like the biggest. Like I've done videos in a long time, more than 10 years ago. I've done videos about the future is aeroponics. Like the future of farming is every single city is going to have a skyscraper in the middle of it to represent the city center, and around there's shopping and then there's clubs or whatever. But the main bulk of the skyscraper or downtown area is they're going to be aeroponic buildings, and they're going to just grow all of our food aeroponically, and then the food's going to be delivered through tube to all the different distribution points, supermarkets for produce, and then people are just going to get really cheap produce, and we're all going to be vegetarians and growing out of these skyscrapers, and we won't even have farms, you know, out there in the earth as much. You know, we won't need them. Cities will be more self-sufficient that way. And then, you know, that's how they can do it on Mars and the moon and all that kind of stuff. But we'll do it here too. And maybe even have like a dome over the city center. You know, like we have on the lookout at Flagstaff, they have like they have past, present, and future Boulder, and they have a dome over it, over the downtown part. But yeah, I can't remember how far in the future they said, 500 years or whatever. But anyway, yeah, so I bought an arrow. I have to do aeroponics. You know, I'm going to grow aeroponics, eat it, you know, grow fancy stuff, and just get good at it, you know. Use it for cooking, you know, because it grows 5 times faster than fastest dirt. It's just fucking cool. I can't believe. For the last 10 years, I wanted to buy one of these, and I just never had the money. So, yeah, I bought one of those. I bought, the most expensive thing I got was a floor robot cleaner. There's the $350. But you know, if I'm going to have a Tegu, I'm going to need to keep that clean. So I bought that. I have that going whenever I'm not here, and it's just for hardwood floors. It's not for the carpet. So I just have a regular vacuum for the carpet, and then my room is all carpet. So I got a magnetic strip on the back for the back side of my kitchen, so that I can free the space on the countertop for all the knives. Magnetize the knives onto the strip. And because I bought a cereal dispenser, maybe I can use that space as my cereal dispenser. I bought I bought a wall-mounted 3-size or 4-size Ziploc bag dispenser. I got a wall-mounted 3-size, 3-type cooking fabric. You know, one for plastic, one for metal, and one for wax. Wall-mounted. You know, I do wall-mounted as much as I can. I got another LED light. I have an LED light system, 8 feet of LED lights in there, controlled by this. You have to like aim it perfectly. So I'm like too far away, but yeah. And then I have it in my kitchen there, but I bought another one. I bought another one for my deck. So yeah. And if they let me put that chicken wire on the deck, that's gonna be really cool. But you know, it's not that big of a deal because all I have to do is just keep that door shut. Maybe it will be prettier, but without the wire. But and yeah, I'm just thinking about my birds. Then I got I think I counted like 36 different things last night. That's all gonna. I mean, two things are coming on Monday. More sand and something else, but 36 different things are gonna. Oh shit! Should I mention that? Oh fuck! Oh, you fucking moron! Hope there's not a fucking El Thifo watching my videos who lives like 2 blocks away. But no, they drop them off right on the front inside of my building, so that's cool. It's not like it's outside, like right in front of my door, and they bang on the door. So, but anyway, I'm looking forward to it because what else? Well, only like what? Only 13 people watch my videos on the entire planet. No thief, 2 blocks away. Watch my video. I got oh my god, I can only name like 3 things. Just a lot of random little things, you know, that I never got for my apartment that you need, that normal people like. I got 2 spice racks. I got a spice set. I got I'm waiting on another like USB multiplier. I was painting my USB cables. That's what I was kind of doing this morning. All of my USB cables that are Apple, like what these guys are. Wait, why is this white? Oh yeah, this is white. Or white. So I had to paint this white because it was black, right? Everything that's USB 2 is black. Those are my USB 2s. Everything that's Apple is white. Those are my apples and that one that I painted. This is something that that's a solo, so it's like a copper color. These are my apples, which are silver, and I have 3 of those. One of them fell down there, and then the other 2 are here. Or is it called Apple? I know it's called USB-C. That's Apple. Apple, USB-B, USB-C. And then USB-A is red. Those are my USB-As. I have 2 of those. So, yeah, because, you know, it's going to make my life easier when I see them that they're color-coded, you know. You don't know, because it's tangled and stuff. Yeah, I wish they had more colors than just black and white for cables. Shouldn't they have rainbow colors? You know. Oh, I did buy printer paper container. But you had to get a set of 5, but I got it in rainbow colors. So, you know, I don't like having my paper ream and then it's cracked open and it's just like ugly with all the paper peeled out and this paper there. You know, it's better. It's cleaner to just put inside of a little Tupperware. I'll give the other ones to my mom and brothers because I only need 1 or 2. I guess 2 max. So give the 3. Yeah. And then there's 5. 1 to each to them. Yeah, I'm gonna go to my mom's house right now after doing this video to do a walk or a bike ride, or whatever she wants to do. That'll be my daily exercise. Yeah, my room's on a bike ride right now. There's my burrito. I'm gonna try to eat before I go over there. It's a cheap ass burrito that I got like 2 days ago, and then I chopped it up. Never ran around to eating it. I went to Safeway yesterday to get a Subway, a foot long, and I brought my coupons. I found these coupons that my mom gave me. And I went there and I forgot that I had the coupon. And I blew like way too much money because I tipped the person too. And I got an energy drink and a chips deal. So I think I'm going to go back there with my coupon. If they have the deal. So, yeah. So like last night, you know, I was just sitting here like, what else? Oh, get that. What else? So that's when I decided to get the 36-inch bird cage, which I'm going to put there. It's my dad hanging here. And the bird cage is like, the reason I got so excited about the bird cage and bought it was because they're like, hey, check out this feature. And you can pop open the top of it and have this like perch going across the top, open. So it's a bird cage for people who want birds to be free flyers, like constantly open. And there's all like 4 birds perched on the top. I'm like, oh my God, okay, you guys are on my page. And then I saw some chick who's doing a video. She's like, why? Birds need to go free. It's like obvious. Birds need to fly free in your house. They're so small, their turds are like minuscule. It's like having a hamster going free in your house. Who gives a shit if the hamster turds all over the place? It dries up immediately and then you just vacuum it up. You know, and as far as the diseases, just keep your house clean. Keep your hands clean. Don't be a slob and you'll be all right. But birds are so much. Plus, I bought like 65 feet of like leaf string. It's like string with leaves on it, and I'm gonna string it around the ceiling, and so then the birds can have places to perch, like on the corner, wherever they want in the entire house. So I have a hamster that's completely free roaming throughout the entire house along the ceiling, and his 2 cages and his extra like 3 different areas he can go to. His 2 cages, his perch, and then his little exercise area. And then the tegu's going to be free roaming. 2 birds free roaming. Now, is the tegu going to try to eat the birds? No. The birds will stay up away from the tegu, and the tegu will be smart enough to know that they're my pets. That's what I think. Tegus are smart. And the tegu would never be able to get his hands on the hamster because he's going to be in the closure all the time. But the hamster will be hanging out with the tegu because the hamster's cage is on top of that thing, that little table there, and then the secondary cage, and then the tegu's there. So they'll see each other and look at each other, right? So I'll have a bird, 2 birds, fish, leopard gecko tegu, and a hamster. So like, what is it? Bird, fish, leopard gecko, tegu, hamster. 5 different animals, and 6 animals if you include the 2 birds. And then I have 1 fish now, and I'll get more. But yeah. So yesterday I cleaned up my fish tank for the first time, and for a long time, for like a few weeks, but it was all nasty. Yeah, and I was ordering stuff, and I can't remember the rest of it, but until like the 3 or whatever. And but I did vacuum my room yesterday for the first time, and then kind of fixed the carpet situation, and organized my clothing finally, and organized stuff where I wanted to go, figure out where I wanted to go. But I still haven't organized my deck there yet. So as soon as I organize the deck and I get caught up, that's officially when I'm like ready to start training. However, on Monday I get a couple of things, and on Tuesday I get just a whole many things. So Tuesday's not going to be a day of having time to do anything. It's going to be the whole day is just setting up my stuff. Like that's right, I forgot to say, all of my hamster stuff is coming on Tuesday. So I'm going to be busy, have my handful, and I can't remember the day that my plexiglass. I'm so stupid. I like ordered paper. These little like prints to put pictures on, print picture. I thought that was my plexiglass. I don't know what I was thinking, like brain fart or something. And I got it. I had to wait 2 weeks for it. And I'm like, oh shit. So then I ordered real plexiglass that I need on Amazon. So, but I can't remember that's going to come like in a couple days. But yeah, they said they'd hang out on my Tego for 2 weeks. So hopefully, yeah, that'll come. As soon as that comes, I can bring my Tego in here. But yeah, on Tuesday, I'll have my hands full, like setting up the hamster stuff, because all that comes in. I can like put it all here, And I think my hooks, so I can put the hooks on them. Yeah, so yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Oh, the cage doesn't come though; it's just the tube. So yeah, I'm super excited. Everything's getting really artistic, and this is stuff that because people are complaining about inflation, but it's like fancy stuff on Amazon is cheap as shit. Like I got this, I got a 1000x multiplying microscope. It's like this little microscope pen that you like point at things, and you plug it up to your smartphone or your Macintosh, and you can see it on the screen. 1000. That's like a regular biological microscope, and you can just point it like what's that on your chair, on here, on your hair. It was like $70. I was like, oh, I got to get that. I'm going to put it next to my telescope, which is there. I have a Meade telescope. Meade is a crappy company. I hope they go out of business. I had Meade. I never used it. And then I sent it in, paid them $88 because it stopped working. And they sent it back to me, and they said it was my fault because I got dust in it. And I was like, I never took it apart. And so that they weren't going to fix it. They didn't know how to fix it. I'm like, Oh my God. So like all that fancy, move it around, it's all obsolete. Like I have to fucking do it by hand. It has to be micro things if you're going to look at stars. So it's obsolete for stargazing. Meade is, and as a company, is obsolete because they sell you telescopes and then they break even though you don't use them, and then they tell you it was because you got dust and they can't fix it. So I can only use that for looking at like Mount Sinitas or whatever. I'll write them back maybe and see if they're still in business. But anyway, yeah, so I'm going to put my microscope next to my telescope. And I think I got something else. Yeah, just anything I can think of that I always wanted. So I'm super jazzed. I'm waiting on more mirrors. I'm going to do my entire deck with mirrors. I was thinking that before, like, oh, wouldn't that be nice? But too expensive. Not too expensive. A couple $100. Boom. It's like, oh my God, dude. So anyways, let's keep this under 21 minutes. I think I'm going to go to my mom's house pretty soon, go on a walk, and then I'll be back here. Yeah, and fucking organize because I can't find my glasses. I have to use these, like, old glasses from, like, 10 years ago with, like, 3 prescriptions ago that are falling apart and make me look like John Lennon, like, because I can't find my glasses because I'm that unorganized. So, yeah, I have to do that. Plus, I would like to paint. For $22, you get a 36 color paint set, and I think 32 color paint set, and acrylic, and I'm just painting like little rainbows everywhere, places that I can, in my bedroom and on this thing. So yeah, I put like a hair on that guy. So yeah, the rest of the day, because I do have a little bit of weed, so rest of the day, yeah, painting and then organizing that. Once I organize that and I paint, I'm like, then I start cleaning. I'm just gonna go around and make sure that I do the bathroom and tiles and stuff, and yeah, and then just like do a sweep. And there's a little bookshelf down there that I could put cool stuff on. I don't know what yet, but yeah. Oh, and I went to the liquor store yesterday because for the last 2 nights I've been drinking whiskey, Red Devil whiskey, fucking delicious, 33%. I think I might get on another one today. Every time I go there, I'm like, why didn't I get the big one? But in the liquor store, they were selling these tiki masks. This really fancy tiki mask for like $30, and then another like Ganesh mask, the little elephant, for like 25, and then they had this narrow totem pole looking thing for like 30, and which would go perfectly right along the that sliver mirror on my deck, right? So I was like, all in all 3 of those would be $75, and I looked on Amazon for $85. You can get 10 tiki masks. I'm like, oh my God. Anyway, but it's like, who wants 10 tiki masks? And I don't even know if they were as nice as the one that I saw, because the one I saw was pretty cool. Like, it looked good quality. So I'm like, maybe I should go in there, because I have a little like Tibetan like infinity, really nice carving out there above my light. But I was looking, and there's room to put some more, and just to deck up like a Mr. Artist guy over there with stuff would be cool, because I'm going to put, the vines and then even some hanging plants. If I can put some birds out there, so that's all. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that tonight. I might just go ahead and blow that money and then come back and put those up, and because it's extra fun when you renovate your house and like spruce up your place with new decorations all at once, like you wait like a ridiculous amount of time because you're like ridiculously inattentive to your house for whatever reason. In my case, I was in my room the whole time. And saving up money, not spending anything, and all of a sudden, just over the course of as fast as you can, like a week or two, just take it from like an average apartment, like a renter's apartment, like way less impressive than an average actual home that's owned, to like the nicest, most decked out apartment ever, like in the quarter of a week. Then you're like, okay, well, this is cool. Like, I'm in another world. Like, now I can see myself not getting sucked into the website again, motivating. It's all part of for the transformation process. That's why I did my hair, Look at the hair, man. Orange. Bulls. I went to the supermarket, and there's always people at the supermarket asking for money. And there was this one crazy dude, like with dreads, like a young guy with dreads, kind of like a little ethnic. I think half black, half white or whatever. And he was like one of these hippies, like happy hippie, like stoned or whatever. And he's like, hey, take, ooh, I have a red He wanted me to have red, orange, and yellow pen because of my hair, and I'm like, I'll make sure to draw with him. He's like, thank you, I appreciate it so much. And he never asked me for money, but yeah, he was just hanging out there. But like I could tell by looking at him, I was like, whoa, is this dude like institutional bull? But anyway, um, yeah. So I'll do the homeless guy's request, and I will draw yellow and orange. Um, I was wondering if you could paint your gecko because I have a red gecko, red and black. So maybe I could paint the black part yellow and orange and have a red, orange, and yellow gecko. But my mom was like, "No." I'll ask the people at the pet store. I bet you not. I don't think they've invented that yet. But anyways, let's go. I'll talk to you tomorrow.